we made it. Didn't really go all that far. But downtown Toronto, Sheridan, for the EOGLC, this is going to be a good one. Looking forward to it. Looking for the room we're in because we got a sound check now. So let's see if we can find it and make it work. Wait a minute, that talk that I just gave at EOGLC, I wasn't allowed to record, so unfortunately I can't share it with you. But I do have this clip from a talk that I recently gave at the Corporate Agent that walks you through one key principle that you need to include in your business if you want to play in a blue ocean. If you want to be in a category of one of uncontested space so that all of your marketing is so much easier, you'll want to apply this principle. So go ahead and cue the clip. There was a man by the name of David Ogilvy. Have you heard of him? Advertising legend. And he had said that when you enter into any marketplace, you could do it in one of three ways. How many ways? The first way, he says, is through the promise. Now, the promise is essentially what you do for your client. So that's where you go to your client and you basically say, I will show you how to get more sales. I will help your corporate leadership team communicate better to the bottom line guys. I will help this. I will help that. And he says that is good, but the problem with this is that all of your competition is competing on the same level. There's more than one person who does what you do. And when they go into the marketplace and the industry that you're going after and everybody is competing with the same sort of languaging, it becomes a red ocean. You familiar with that term? Now, they have the blue ocean strategy, which is essentially you enter into a marketplace that has a market of one where you are the only person, you're the leading person, and it's uncontested space. But a red ocean is literally a busy, busy, busy marketplace. And he says when you enter into your marketplace on the level of the promise, you're competing in a red ocean. He says that's the least effective way that you can do that. Now, he says the second way you can enter into the marketplace is through your position. Now, the position, basically, some might call this your unique selling proposition. It's what's different about you, or what is the angle that you take that your competitors might not. You know, so if your entire industry is going in there and they're going into, let's say, a corporation, they're saying, hey, we will show you how to run more productive meetings. A client of mine and a friend, Cameron Harold, goes in and he says, no, I'm going to show you why meetings suck. Right? It's just a different kind of angle that you can approach your marketplace. And he says, this is obviously far more important than this. And if you can compete and come in and enter into an industry with a position, you'll be way better off. But he says the best thing you can do when you enter into a marketplace is not just enter with your promise, not just enter with your position. And why does the biggest word always go in the smallest box? I will never know. Now, he called it the big idea, but I call it the preeminent idea. This is essentially where you give someone something that is so unique to you. It's an idea that they can literally grab on a hold of and say, this is for me. I totally understand this. This is what makes sense. This is what you want to do because this sets you apart. Can I give you an example of this being played out? A couple of years ago, well, many years ago now, there was a company that totally dominated the fitness space. They come on with infomercials, and everybody knows the product because there was this guy, there's an old guy, they're doing all these crazy things, and the product you probably know is P90X. Now, think about this. If they entered to the marketplace, by the way, $100 million product, billion-dollar company, if they entered into the marketplace with just the promise, it might have sounded something like this. Hey, we'll show you how to lose weight and get ripped. The problem? Everybody else was saying that in their space. Now, their position was a little bit unique because rather than, at the time at least, this has changed now, but at the time, the real big thing back then is like lazy person's way to fat loss, right? It was like the non-diet diet or like the 7-minute workout, right? And so what did they do? They came in and see and they said, no, this is a workout for badasses. And they had this 50-year-old guy with abs doing horizontal pull-ups. Have you ever seen that before? I tried to do one of these. Not possible. But the 50-year-old guy with abs is going like this. And I'm thinking, what on earth? And he said, this is, if you want to lose weight, this is for badasses. You got to do this 90 days, 90 minutes a day, changing it up all the time. And that's really what helped set them apart and really made them a great company. But that wasn't just it. They had a preeminent idea. 2 words that revolutionized the entire fitness industry that they took claim to, but everyone grabbed onto. Does anyone remember what the words were? Muscle confusion. Now, what the hell does muscle confusion mean? Absolutely nothing, but absolutely everything. See, their premise was this. Look, there's such a thing as muscle memory. So if you want to lose weight, your metabolism's got to stay strong and stay burning. The only way to do that is to do a different workout every day for 90 days, switch it up, mix it up. Then your body gets all confused. Your muscles get confused, and you begin to shed the weight. When Tony Robbins first started, he openly admitted that his content wasn't really different from everybody else. He had borrowed from his mentors, the Jim Rohns of the world, the Zig Ziglars of the world. But he did something very unique on the last day of one of his signature events. He made everybody go outside, take off their shoes and socks, and they put hot, burning coals in the driveway. And he made everyone take off their shoes and socks, and he made them run over the hot coals at the end. Now, they said scientifically, no big deal. But when that person went to work on Monday morning and their colleagues by the water cooler said, hey, what'd you do this weekend? Did they say, oh, we went to a business seminar? No. What did they say? We walked on fire. Right? Seth Godin calls it the purple cow. Right? He says, if you all have cows and you see cow after cow after cow, there's nothing special about that, so nobody notices. But if you were driving in a field and all of a sudden you saw a purple cow, you would stop, you would take a picture, you'd take a selfie, you'd take more, you upload it to all your social channels, and you tell the world about it. Why? Because it's remarkable. It's worth remarking about. What today is your purple cow? What is your preeminent idea? What is your Domino's pizza 30 minutes or it's free? What is going to get that corporate trainer salivating at the mouth so that when you say, hey, let me just show your leadership how to communicate better, but if you say, hey, I want to show you the velvet rope method, or if I want to show you this, or if I want to show you that, what is the thing that you can bring to your ideal prospect and say, I got something for you, that when they hear it, they are seeing blue ocean. They are seeing you as a category of one. They're saying, I need to work with that person because they have something that everybody else who has pitched me doesn't.
Here we go. Sound check's supposed to be now, but nobody's here, so